two people, use yu'allimani. So they were not teaching. Mom is not here. So they were not teaching, which means the angels were not teaching this special knowledge, except with a condition. Okay? So wama yu'allimani, and they did not teach, or they were not teaching, but it is in negative, not teaching. Next word is min ahadin. Okay. So min ahadin, ahadin means one. Okay. So the word is min ahadin, means to anyone. Okay. Min means here two. Ahadun is the actual word. But because min is a harf jar, it becomes ahadin. But the meaning of min ahadin is to anyone. So, wama yu'allimani, they were not teaching this special knowledge to anyone. These angels were not teaching to anyone this special thing that was unzila, was given to them. So, min ahadin means to anyone. Next word is hatta. Hatta means until. It's a simple word. Hatta, until. Okay. So the word is qaf, Waw and lam, qawla. This means to say. Okay. Now, if we put yaqulu, yaqulu means he says. Yaqulu, if one person says something, we say yaqulu, he says. If there are many people who are saying something, then it will be plural, yaquluna. Okay, put a ya in the beginning and guna at the end. So yaquluna. Yaquluna means they say. Now, if there are only two people, then there is a different grammar for that, which is yaqulu, yaqula. Okay, that's the word here, yaqula. Yaqula means they, only two say. So in Arabic, you have a grammar for one person, you have a grammar for two people, and you have a grammar for more than two people. In English, we have only two. He says and they say. Okay? But in Arabic, you have yaqulu, one person says. If there are many people, more than two, then we say yaquluna, they say, they all say. But if there are only two people, then the grammar is yaqula, two said. Okay? So that's the word in the Quran. Until they say. Because there are only two angels. We are talking about only two angels. So hatta yaqula, until they say. Until they both say. Because there are only two angels. So these angels were teaching this special knowledge to the people with a condition that before they teach them, they will say something to them. This is what it is. Min ahadin, to anyone, until hatta yaqula, they both say something. And what did they say? They said these few words here as a warning to them. Okay? So let's look at those. What is the statement that these angels will tell people before they will teach them anything? The words are Innama nahanu fitnatum fala takfur. Okay, these are the 5 words that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning that angels spoke to the people. And after giving this warning of these 5 words, then they would teach them this knowledge. Okay, so what is it saying? The word innama is the first word. Innama means only. Innama means only. Okay. Nahnu means we. And here we means 2 angels. Okay, they are talking about themselves, about 2 angels themselves. They are saying, we only, okay? And the next word is fa, ta and noon. Fatana, this means to try or to test someone. Okay? And the noun from this is fitnatun. Fitnatun means trial or a test. So what is that they are saying? They are emphasizing that the only purpose we are here among the people, we are angels, the only purpose we are here is that we are a test for you. We are a trial for you. People make different stories about these angels, but here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining in the Quran that these angels will tell the people will come to them and says, we want to learn some special knowledge that you have. And they will tell them, we are a test in this world for you for some time. We want to give you warning. If even after that you want to learn, then it is your choice. Okay, we have been sent here in this world for a test for you. So, innama nahnu fitnatun means we are here only for a test. We are not here to enjoy or do something else. Our purpose is not except that it is a test. Okay? So this is what the warning they were giving to the people. And then after this warning, if the people want to learn this special knowledge, then they can learn the knowledge from. Okay? And the second thing what they said, Fala takfur. Okay? So, fa means so, and la means not. Okay? And kafara means to disbelieve. La takfur is a command, it's an order. Don't disbelieve. La takfur is an order, is a command. So they are warning, they are commanding these people, we are here only for a test. So make sure you do not commit any kufr. You do not disbelieve. Wala takfur. So, do not disbelieve. Okay. Because this test that you are going to go through by learning this knowledge that we have may lead you to do kufr with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they were giving this warning, these few words that they are saying before teaching to the people, because the word is hatta, until they both said they would not teach to anyone, min ahadin, to anyone. Okay, they will not teach to anyone until first they issue this warning to them that we are here for a test. Make sure you don't commit any kufr. You do not disbelieve, because this test will lead you to the disbelief. So when they did that, people said to them, okay, we will follow you. So now let's see what happens after that. After that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ مِنْهُمَا. Okay? So let's look at the first word here. We just saw one word here, ayn, lam and mim. This means to know. Okay. And this is 3 letters, so they belong to the group of the words fa'al. Okay. And we also just learned that if you put a shadda on the middle letter, fa'ala, this becomes allama. Okay. And this word came twice here, yu'allimuna and yu'allimani. Here many people were teaching, and here only 2 people were teaching. So this means to teach. Okay. Now there is another word here, which is tafa'ala. First one is fa'ala. Fa'ala is alama, to know. Then we put a shadda on the middle word, becomes fa'ala. So this becomes allama. Allama means to teach. Mu'allim is a teacher. But when you put another ta in the beginning, this becomes ta'allama. Ta'allama means to learn. Ta'aleem. Ta'aleem is learning. Okay. So in Arabic you can see that from the same word, starting same 3 letters, you can make one word where one action is happening, the other word another action is happening. Okay. And these 2 words are done by the opposite parties. Allama is someone is teaching, so he is a teacher. Ta'allama, someone is learning, so he is a student. Okay? So, and that's, you can make word nicely like that. First, shut down that will bring the meaning of teaching. Then add a ta in the beginning, it will bring the meaning of learning. Okay? So here, fa means so. Okay? Then the word is yata'allamuna. Yata'allamuna is from here. Okay? Which means they were learning, or they are learning. Okay? Here they were teaching, but here they are learning. Okay? So fayata'allamuna, so they were learning. Now, who are they here? Pupil. So, in this case, these are pupil. Because they were telling people, angels were telling people, min ahadin, to anyone or everyone, that we are a test, don't commit kufr. So in response, what people were learning, okay, and what we are going to look what they were learning, but here yata'allamuna applies to people. So angels are the teachers and people are the students here. Okay, so that is following this grammar. Ta'allamuna is this word here. Yata'allamuna, they were learning. People were learning. Okay. Now, min means from. Okay. Min means from. Now, in Arabic, who means him, and whom means them. Okay. So if I combine these, minhu means from him. If I combine min and whom, this will be from them. Okay. But then there is another word, huma. Huma means them, two. So this is grammar for two people only. Because here the story goes only between two angels. So angels are only two. So every time you will use anything for the angels, it will be for two. So min huma means from them two. Means from both the angels. Okay, because there are only two angels. So the word is min huma, from them. And them here are only two angels. If there were more than two angels, then it would be what will be min whom. If there was one angel, then it will be min who. Okay? Because there are two angels, so min huma is the grammar for that. Okay? So they were learning, people were learning from them both, from those angels. Okay? What was that they were learning? Ma means that which. That means, which means that special knowledge. Okay, so the word ma means that which. Okay, so the next word is fa, ra, ka. Faraka, three letters, so this ba, fa'ala. Faraka. Okay. Faraka means to distinguish. Okay. If there are two things and you want to find what is farak between these two, you distinction between those two. But if you put a shadda on the middle letter, it becomes fa'ala, it becomes faraka. Faraka means to split, to separate, to divide. Okay. To split. Tafriq or faraka means to separate two things. Okay. To cause a separation. Okay. Faraka. To cause separation. So faraka means to distinguish between two things. Faraka means to cause a split, to cause a separation, to cause a division. Okay. Faraka. And again, if you put a ya in the beginning and guna at the end, it is yufarriquna, means they were causing separation. They were dividing. They were splitting. They were creating a conflict separation. So, yufarriquna, causing separation. causing a separation. Okay. Then the next word is be and who. Okay. Be can be translated as a by, and who is it. Okay. When you combine these, then you pronounce this as a bihi, not bihu, tajweed. Okay. Bihi means by it. What is it here? It is the knowledge. This is the knowledge people were obtaining from the angels. This is that special knowledge which they were learning from the angels. So what is it they were doing? By it, or by this knowledge, they were causing separation. They were causing division. Okay? By it. Then the word is baina. Baina means between. Bain means between. Okay? And the word is mar'un. Mar'un means man, a man. Okay. And if I put al before that, al, mar, and two dhammas will change into one dhamma because of the al. And the word will become al-mar'u means the man. Al-mar'u means the man. Okay? And if you put baina before that, baina, between the man. And baina is a harf-jar, so it will become bainal mar'i. Instead of mar'u, it will become mar'i. Okay. Between the man. And the next word starts with these three letters. Okay. And noun from this is zawjun. Okay. So zawjun means pair. Okay. Also, it means spouse. So the word is zawjun and who. Whom is his. Okay. And when you combine, it will become zawjuhu, his wife or his spouse. Because when you combine, two dhammas change into one. So it becomes zawjuhu. Zawjuhu, his wife. Okay. And again, baina is between, is a harf-jar. It will you put baina here, is applying for both of them, then this will change into a zawji. And for the tajweed pronunciation, we will also pronounce this as a he, so it becomes zawjihi, his wife. Bainal mar'i, between the man and his wife. So between husband and wife. And his wife. So what was happening? Yufarriquna bihi, they were causing a separation or a split or a division between a husband and his wife. They were learning some evil knowledge, and using that knowledge they were destroying the families. They will cause a split and separation between the husband and the wife. Okay? So that is what they were doing. Okay? فَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ مِنْهُمَا, so people would learn from these two angels. Ma means that particular knowledge. يُفَرِّقُونَ, that was causing a split or misunderstanding or division. Bihi, by this knowledge they learned between the husband and the wife. Now what was the purpose? Why were they doing that? By the Jews, some Jews who became the students of these two angels, and they were learning this special knowledge. Why were they doing? They were doing so they can cause a split between the husband and the wife, and now wife is left alone, so they can take advantage of her. They can, like in the neighborhood, there's a couple, husband and wife, and they will create some situation. So there is a division between husband and wife, and now wife is left alone, so they will take advantage of her. So that's what they were doing. And then there are a few other things. The ayat continues after that. It's a long ayat. Okay? So this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining here that this is what they were doing during the regime, during the kingdom of Sulaiman alayhi salam. And what were they doing? They were learning from the shayateen the magic, and also they were learning some other knowledge from the two angels, and two angels were warning them, but they were still learning and doing because causing a split between husband and wife. Okay? So this ayat, inshallah, will continue next time. Okay?